Andrew Clennell is with me with some exclusive information on what we can expect from Peter Dutton, Andrew.
Well, Kieran, Sky News can reveal Peter Dutton is to announce tonight a coalition policy of a massive immigration cut, setting up this election for a fight on net migration. Sources have told Sky News that Mr Dutton may be cutting the net migration rate by as much as 100,000 from the government's forecasts in the budget released Tuesday night. Let's have a look at net migration. Those coming in as opposed to those coming out. For the last 3 years, we saw 518,000. This year, it's going to be 395,000, up 20,000 from their forecast. And 260,000 is the forecast for this financial year coming. Well, I am told that there has been discussion in coalition circles in recent weeks of a cut in that net migration number to as low as up 160,000. That would be a cut almost in half in terms of what Jim Chalmers and Anthony Albanese are proposing. So what I can tell you is there will be a housing policy announced tonight. It's a pathway forward on housing affordability by Peter Dutton he's going to take to the election. There's measures at the supply side. There's measures in immigration, including a massive cut to net migration he's proposing, and there is access to a deposit. We know before the last election, Kieran, they had that policy of using superannuation for young people, first home buyers, to get a deposit. I think that'll be there again.
And the other point that Peter Dutton alluded to yesterday on the back of previewing his speech tonight, there's that immigration question, which you've fleshed out some detail now, Andrew. But he said to Peter Credlin last night, he made the connection as well between the immigration numbers and what we've seen recently in terms of the release of 152 criminals from detention and some of the egregious behaviour and alleged crimes that have been carried out by that cohort. So linking the immigration question with that illegal immigration question.
I think we're going to see the biggest immigration election maybe since 2001, which of course was about illegal immigration, and 1987 was more about permanent immigration. Both those elections obviously featured John Howard, but in terms of, for example, the permanent migration intake, which is how many can settle here, it's been pretty bipartisan for a long time. It's only ever illegal immigration up until now, where the coalition's had a crack at Labor. This is shaping as an election about, I guess, to use a Kevin Ruddism, a big Australia or not, Kieran.
Yep, super interesting, and has all sorts of implications, whether you think about foreign students and the university sector. But the politics look like it's going to be a clear dividing line, Andrew, on this front, on energy with nuclear, but this one as well.
Absolutely, and there was some expectation he'd do nuclear tonight. We've known for some weeks that's not going to be the case. I think the headlines tonight, apart from on housing, will be very squarely on this immigration number Peter Dutton's going to come up with.
Yeah, a very interesting development. Thanks, Andrew.